a lot of not only filmmakers but screenwriters as well. I was guilty of this as well early on in my career, that you're trying to kind of hack your way into Hollywood. You're trying to hack your way into getting an agent, or getting in through the back door, or using this technique or this little secret that you heard someone say once. Can you kind of just debunk that and understand, you do need quality, but there is right place, right time, right product, without question.
Yeah. I mean, you need to be a good writer, and you need to be lucky. And right. You can work on becoming a good writer, and you can work on getting lucky by making sure that your stuff is out there where people can find it, because no one's going to stumble across your script if they have no way to find your script. So a lot of the questions I'm getting is like, oh, I want to send the script over to somebody, but I'm worried about it getting stolen or something. Like, getting past those fears is the first thing you have to do, because you want anybody under the sun who wants to read your script to read your script, because you never know who is the person it's going to spark for in the right way they'll start the ball rolling to the next thing. I wasn't a big part of any writers groups, but I know a lot of people who are working right now, who are sort of on the early levels, who have found the accountability of being in a writers group and having every week to show up with, like, this is the new thing I wrote, this is the thing I did, is great. And then as some people develop some traction, it's a way to sort of get your stuff out there into the world. So especially if you're in Los Angeles, joining a group of good writers whose opinions you like and trust, and who you can really contribute to that group, is probably a good idea as well.
Do you have any advice for people trying to just play the Hollywood game, if lack of a better word? Is there any tips?
I mean, there's always been a Hollywood game. The rules change some degree, but like but you can spend all your time just playing that game, and you'll never get anything made, and that's the issue. And so, I mean, it is important. I mean, there's a social aspect to what we do, in that you have to be able to. You would think like, oh, if you're a good writer, then it shouldn't matter that I can't sort of like pitch in a room. But no, you got to be able to pitch in a room. It's like, it's part of the sport that you're playing. You've got to learn how to be able to sort of just like function at a cocktail party and make that chit chat stuff, because that will be an important function of it all. And understanding, and with those social skills, as you're starting to work on stuff, understanding the notes you're getting and sort of what's behind the notes, and how to sort of figure out what you actually need to do versus what you should ignore. Those are all important skills, and they're hard to cultivate until you actually are just doing them. And you're going to be stressed out at times, and that's just the reality.